You're watching NZWON. Today we are joined by RES.
What's up? We are RES, Red Eye Society. I'm Jay.
And I'm Tec, the infamous Red Eye Society.
Thank you for joining us on the show today, guys. You guys have been quite busy over the years, one would say, doing various bits and pieces. Of course, released your album, was it like 3 years ago now?
Yeah, about 3-4 years ago. Self-titled album under another record label. We're with Breakin Wreckwords at the moment. And yeah, we've just been under the radar for the last 3-4 years, I think.
So why have you decided to bounce out now?
It wasn't really a bounce out now. Like we put out the album in like 2003, the first album, and after that was just in the dungeon, like just trying to make the best shit we could probably put out.
Yeah.
And we got asked to play Home Bake last year, so which was Christmas just gone, which was good considering we hadn't put stuff all out, apart from the It's a Monster album and various mixtapes. But me and the bro just felt that we got a bunch of stuff, enough for about 2 albums or so figured we'd come out and show these fellas how to do it.
Now, you mentioned the Breakin Wreckwords It's a Monster compilation, which was released late last year. You guys haven't actually been with Breakin Wreckwords for that long, have you?
I think we officially signed just the end of last year, just before Jazz took us to Aussie.
Right.
But it was good. I mean, there's no bad blood between us and Dawn Raid.
Yeah, still family. Just sort of a conflict of interests in it. I mean, it was good being on Dawn Raid, but now they won't break a record. We got a whole much more creative control over the music we put out. So it's real good. We've known the guys from Breakin Wreckwords while we were on Dawn Raid, so it wasn't sort of just I wouldn't say planned. It was just exactly natural progression.
So when you say you've got a little bit more creative control working with Breakin Wreckwords, like the one thing I get from that label is that it's got maybe a little bit more of an indie sound. You've got it's not necessarily pushing a particular envelope. Is that fair to say with regards to your guys' music?
Yeah. I mean, by creative control, I mean a lot of the say bigger record labels tend to want their artists to make songs that are money makers, right. Whereas
don't you want to make any money?
Yeah, exactly. Whereas it's because of the music that myself and this guy would put out. Like we didn't want to lose integrity in the music. Like we wanted to make the music we came up listening to. So fair is fair. Yeah, we make the music like to us real hip hop. So yeah.
So I've heard that you guys have been recording some material for a long play. Is that right?
Yep. What was the question again?
I've heard you guys have been recording some material for an album, is that right?
Yeah. Have been for the last 3 years, so we've got a bunch of stuff here, like real happy, and I just can't wait to see how it's felt on the market. So, I mean, like, I'm not pulling my own chain or my buddy's own chain, but I'd say it'd be eagerly anticipated album to see what the boys are up to now. So I guarantee it's satisfaction to the hilt, 100%, 100 proof.
So when you say eagerly anticipated, when?
When's the album gonna drop?
Yeah, bring it on.
Well, haven't had a set date because after this national tour we're doing, we're going over to Australia to sort out some business over there. So all goes well with the business over in Australia. Let's say October, November.
It's not very far away at all, and great time for your sophomore album. Now, heaps of people say with your second album is your difficult one. Would you say that that's happened for you guys, or is it easier this time around?
Yeah, it's sort of like just coming to terms of writing about the new stuff you go through over the years and trying to change and still be the same and have the same sort of stuff without writing about the same stories, and it is a little bit harder.
Personally, I think our sophomore album will be basically shit on our first album. I mean, when our first album came out, I don't know about the other guy that was in the crew or our producer, but me and this guy weren't too happy with it because to us it was some old stuff and it was a rushed album. This album is... Yeah, it's way better than the first album. In my opinion, it's way more mature. It's us growing over a period of 3-4 years and fully beholding the skill, you know, like actually mastering the sword, you know what I mean? So people's in for a treat, guarantee that.
So will we be hearing some of this material on your Good Times Roll tour, because you are about to head off on tour at the end of this month?
Yeah, it's the LRG Good Times Roll tour, sponsored by, I think LRG, and I think Vice Magazine, Juice TV. Oh, we've got a bunch of other sponsors. I forget the names, but LRG Good Times Roll Tour. Yeah, it kicks off 25th of April at 420 K Road, Auckland. Yeah, it's the Auckland gig. Yeah.
And what other venues around the country are you going to be visiting?
I know we're doing Wellington, Dunedin, Christchurch, New Plymouth, Palmerston North. I think there's one other. But I'm pretty sure the flyers will be out pretty soon. Probably be a bit more informed than I could give you at the moment. Have
you guys got a website? Because then that way people can check it out for themselves.
Yeah, what's our website?
RedEyeHipHop.com.
A MySpace page too. I think you could go into the Breakin Wreckwords.co.nz website, and I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find all of the details there.
Well, Jack and Tec from RES, it's been a pleasure talking to you today on NZWON, and best of luck with the tour.
Thank you.
And we're going to check out your video now. This is Red Eye Society with Good Times Roll.